start of a fresh season, but we know the focus for both of these teams is to come out strong today.
Yeah, for the first handful of games, you just want to play hard and build some chemistry. Get more comfortable with your teammates while also learning their tendencies and preferences.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Butler. And Ayton pulls it down.
Well, give the defender credit. Sometimes it's enough to force the miss.
Here's Doncic. Cash money from 16 feet away.
Yeah, from a tough spot on the floor. Luka's shooting ability on display right there.
Outside Butler. Again, the miss by Butler. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, J.J. Redick had a few moments to share with me. I asked him about keys to the game, and he said all roads lead to Steph Curry, in particular, his movement off ball. Coach said even when you try to switch, he finds little pockets of space, then he uses that quick trigger to beat closeouts. It's never an easy matchup. Guys, back over to you.
Allie, thank you. Here's Curry. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. Green with a screen on Doncic. To the inside. And it's hammered home by Green.
What a look by Curry, creating offense out of the pick and roll.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. And Doncic hammers it home.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
Now here's Doncic. Coming off a 31-point game. Butler against Reeves. Vincent, right side. Ayton with a screen. Tries it from the top of the key. Again, Los Angeles.
The plan coming in is working. They're perfect 5 for 5 from the floor.
Curry passes to Green. Now here's Butler. He's covered by Reeves. Curry against Doncic. Curry gets the bucket.
And it just doesn't matter where Curry is on the court with that kind of touch.
And Stephen Curry's been so good for so long. Tim, we tend to forget that early ankle injuries held him back.
Yeah, really, Brian, hard to imagine what he's overcome. Surgery in seasons 2 and 3 that strengthened his lower body and got those ankle braces. Sports medicine has unleashed a killer.
Pass to Curry. The teardrop. And here's Green from the arc. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Doncic with it. Now guarded by Curry. Butler against Reeves. Now here's Vincent. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Doncic, good.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Butler. Here's Potemski. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Doncic with it. He's covered by Curry. Outside, Green. Launches it. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. Reeves finds Doncic. And they doubled up Doncic. From deep, Reeves. Some solid defense from Butler.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Green, the pass to Curry. Screen by Horford. Out left to the wing. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it.
You see the great fundamentals. Horford sets up for the quick shot off the feed. No hesitation.
Doncic passes to Reeves. Hachimura with a screen on Butler. Fires from deep. Doesn't go that time. Warriors trail by 6. Green in the post. Working on Hachimura. And it's Green missing.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Hachimura, the pass to Doncic. To win the cold spell. Drained it for 2 points. Doncic has got 11.
And a big reason they have this lead is the way he's shooting the ball.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Horford outside. Lets it go from deep. Doncic pulls down the board.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Hachimura against Green. And the basket by Hachimura. And it's a 10-point Los Angeles lead.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Butler taking his time here. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Now here's Vincent, defended by Pajemski. From deep, Reeves. Offensive rebound. Yep, that one goes. Vincent's gotten his second bucket.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Pass to Pajemski. Here's Horford. And here's Curry. Let's go with a three. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Deflects the pass. Here's Butler. Oh my goodness!
Wow. Oh, yeah, Jimmy Butler showing you that he's still got plenty of bounce in those legs.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Lakers going with a whole new group out there. And the Warriors will go with a different look here. Post's checked in for Horford. Kuminga comes in for Butler. Hields checked in for Pajemski. And Spencer's subbed in for Stephen Curry. Los Angeles leading by 10. Smart finds Smith. And they call an illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Connect's checked in for Los Angeles. Payton's checked in for the Warriors. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, the writing is on the wall. The Lakers are Luka's team now. And it seems quite possible this will be King James' final season with the team after he picked up his almost $53 million player option. While LeBron is not entirely comfortable with the situation from my understanding, and guys, he's got to make the most of every season he has left.
Yeah, got to roll with the punches. All right, Shams, thank you very much for that report. Now here's Payton. Pass to Hield. Down low. 6 to shoot.
A find from Buddy Hield. I'd like to see him do that more. Spread the ball around.
Los Angeles leading by 8. Inside. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
We always talk about getting high percentage shots, and they are teaching a master class in that right now.
Jackson Davis is checked in for the Warriors. On defense, Los Angeles. Outside Kuminga. Pass to Hield. Outside Kuminga. 5 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And the three-pointer goes.
Now, Kuminga was waiting on that one. He was ready to fire.
And here's Smart, guarded by Hield. Here's Hayes. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. The Warriors have come a long way during the Curry era. Draymond Green said, quote, "We built this thing up from the laughingstock of the NBA. I take a great deal of pride in that. I think about this organization like it's mine. If the Warriors win the championship 10 years from now, that's our championship. Period." Back to you.
All right, thank you, Allie. Here's Hayes. That's good. And it's Smart with the assist.
Trying to contest size is probably wishful thinking.
Outside Payton. Jackson Davis a screen. Pass to Kuminga. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Jackson Hayes.
And with that vertical, Kuminga can really do some damage around the basket.
Well, Tim, one of the more freakish athletes in the league is Jonathan Kuminga.
Yeah, Brian, he is electric in transition. His skill level and IQ are still developing, but it's really hard to put a ceiling on his potential.
And he drops it first. And last season, the Warriors had their most success playing a small ball lineup, Grant.
Well, they more than held their own on the backboards in defending the paint. But you knew they'd look to add some size this summer.
The Lakers making a switch here. Reeves is checked in. And Golden State also making a switch. Butler's checked in. Both free throws good for Kuminga. Tim, it was pretty unique to hear the Warriors vets say they don't want a team to mortgage the future trying to chase one more ring.
Really shows you the selflessness of this group. Here you've got Steph Curry, a top 10 player in league history, who maybe would want one because there's no time like the present.
Thinking more like a GM than he is a star player.
Smart. Keep that cupboard stocked.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Butler. He hits that one. 2 for 5 now.
Putting his body to work in the paint. Butler using his athletic skills to get it done.
Elbow shot on the way. He can't get that one to fall.
Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Lakers. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
On the floor for the Warriors, Gary Payton II is out there with Buddy Hield. Then there's Butler. Then it's Kuminga. And it's Post in at the 5 spot. Clock at 4. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot. And it's LaRavia missing.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Butler from outside the arc. Nails it from 3. Payton's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. The Lakers shooting 65%. Their offense has been on another level. To the paint. Here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
What a great pass. It was on time and on target.
Pass to Post. Hield for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. They held a 12-point lead earlier. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team.
They expected more of themselves against this team last year. Split the games between them.
Well, to stop him, you have to get better rim protection than that.
So it's the Warriors now, following the score by the Lakers. Here's Butler. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Tim, when you talk about Jimmy Butler, just how hard of a worker is this guy?
Well, he's just exceptional. That gritty style of play is what makes him so respected, B.A. And as we know, he has a way of rising to the occasion.
The first one falls. Well, when you think about all the miles Jimmy Butler has on his legs now, how many more does he have left, Grant?
Well, he's been shouldering the load for a long time. But what separates him from the pack is his sheer will and his IQ. So he might just surprise us a little.
You know, I heard Steve Kerr talking about this concept, the ball and stick theory, Tim, that some guys just have natural hand-eye coordination and will excel at any sport. You agree with that?
Completely agree. Typically, we think of athletic ability involving speed or quickness or verticality, but I think that hand-eye is critical and counts just as much as those other traits. And that has been his biggest challenge since entering the league. Kuminga continues to work on becoming a more reliable deep shooter.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
To the court, it's your Lakers Mike Law.
Checked in for the Lakers. Jackson Davis is checked in for the Warriors. All right, let's go to the leaderboard and see the top passing teams last season. The 4th spot held by the Warriors.
Well, this is a team that preaches ball movement. Just look at their assist totals from last season. They are determined to create high percentage shots.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. And the foul called on Buddy Hield. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Hayes, the pass to Vanderbilt. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Now Smart. There's the 3.
Good to see Hield upping his defensive intensity there, making an impact with his high energy.
3 minutes of action thus far in the second. He's off on that one. The Lakers trail. Outside Reeves. Smart outside from the arc. A rebound by Post.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
Now here's Kuminga. 10 points for him. 6 on the shot clock. Hield for 3. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Here's Reeves. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Reeves has got his first 2 points.
Yeah, Reeves is a talented scorer. One who's adept at cashing in from the mid-range.
Hield for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Reeves, the pass to Smart. And Smart goes up strong at the rim.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Hield against Smart. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Luka Doncic is checked in for Smart. Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Curry comes in for Jackson Davis. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line. And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
Post is checked in for the Warriors.
One shot.
That's good from Doncic. Well, Grant, the Lakers captured the 3 seed last season, but only the 8th best point differential in the West. What does that tell you?
It tells me that they overachieved in the regular season, but a team this star-studded has postseason aspirations as well. That's where they'll look to improve. They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. The Lakers with some changes. Ayton comes in for Hayes. Laravia subbed in for Connect. The Warriors also with a sub. Pajemski's checked in. Laravia passes to Vanderbilt. And here's Doncic outside. Jimmy Butler with a rebound. And it's Butler with the ball for the Golden State Warriors. Fires the 3, and it's Hield. That time on the assist from Green. Now it's a 3-point Warrior lead.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. The shot by Reeves, no good.
Oh, you have a feeling this would be a completely different game if it wasn't for his brutal shooting performance.
I love the show of force by Green, putting the defense on notice with the jam. And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising, in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
When every possession matters, your defense has to be better.
Now here's Hield. Give him 8 points now, and they pick up 2. And it's 6 points for Draymond Green.
Well, he's starting to get into a rhythm now after a rough first quarter.
Reeves finds Ayton. 4-3, and that one's good. Laravia's got 5.
All eyes on Luka. The defense forgot about his teammates.
Curry passes to Butler. To the middle. Here's Green, and it's hammered home by Green.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. And the foul called on Draymond Green. That's his first foul of the game.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Hachimura's checked in for Vanderbilt. And Vincent is subbed in for Laravia. And Golden State also making a switch. Al Horford's checked in for Jimmy Butler. Now here's Hachimura. His last outing, he had 18 points. Clock at 6. Vincent passes to Reeves. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Green.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
Draymond! Oh, such a force inside.
Yeah, when Green is looking to score, this is exactly the area he's most comfortable. right at the rim.
Back to Doncic. Beyond the arc. Doesn't go there. Now he's 6 for 9. Here's Golden State. They're on a 14-5 run. Pajemski. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
I just love the ball.
Lakers trail by 8. Hachimura, the pass to Doncic. Back to Hachimura. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Grant, you are a Hall of Fame small forward, so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the 3?
Well, BA, you have to be able to space the floor. We almost never see a 3 or even 4 who can't make threes. And on the other end, lots of times you're matched up with quick guards.
Checked in for Reeves. All right, let's look back on last season for a moment. Here were your scoring leaders. Luka Doncic, 4th.
This is a guy who never took a night off. You look at his numbers and you know that he put in a tremendous effort every single game.
On defense, Los Angeles. Hield passes to Curry. Shot clock at 6. Oh, Curry, what a tough finish.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Doncic outside. Pass to Hachimura. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Green.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Stephen Curry is nearing the finish line. He said every year there's a new style, new energy coming through that challenges you. And seeing these young dudes come up and understanding how much talent there is, this is not going to be around forever. So enjoy every moment of it. Back to you.
Thanks a lot, Allie. Hield from outside. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got 3 assists in the game.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
They get the rebound. And Ayton gets it to go. Ayton's got 8.
Yeah, that is just great effort by Ayton on the offensive glass. He did not give up on that possession.
Pass to Hield. And there's 1:45 left in the first half. And a miss there on the triple. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 6-point game. No good from outside.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Gets the 3 to fall. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, that short corner 3 is a layup for Steph Curry.
Pass to Doncic. Releases. Another miss by Doncic.
Well, after a great start, he has really cooled off pretty quickly.
Outside for Green. Now Horford is covered by Ayton. Outside Hield. Screen by Horford. Outside Curry. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Hachimura, the pass to Doncic. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident.
And when he puts it all together, look at the kind of night Luka can have. Wow.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Hield on the wing. Hachimura covering. Outside Curry. The three is up. Curry with another miss. And so it's the Golden State Warriors closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Front row, please. They're measuring up the shot. Give it up for the participants.
Welcome to halftime, and after 2 quarters played, some ground to make up for the Los Angeles Lakers. This has certainly been an exciting one. Any thoughts, guys?
I like it. It keeps us engaged in the action. Less time to throw jabs at each other.
You better not be throwing anything at me, Kitty.
Here we go again. What am I going to do with you two? Now let's turn our attention to Jimmy Butler and that impressive first half we just witnessed.
At times, it seems like he just can't miss. I mean, he is rolling offensively and bringing his team back single-handedly.
High-efficiency offense, just like Shaq, not including the free throw line.
I'm insulted, Ernie.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
I wouldn't want to have to be out there trying to keep up with them. It's really difficult when he shows you this kind of energy offensively.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. And what a wild ride last season for the Warriors, Tim.
Well, it was a roller coaster. They started out hot out of the gate, then they faded, falling all the way to the 11th seed at one point in the West. Then the Jimmy Butler trade righted the ship and got them back in the playoffs.
Hachimura at power forward with Ayton at center. Gabe Vincent out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Reeves in at the small forward position. That's the Laker 5. Here's Pajemski. Following the score by Los Angeles. From downtown, the shot comes out. Hachimura in the post. Butler covering. And here's Reeves outside. Hauled in by Curry.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
The speed of Curry's drive really makes some trouble for the defense, just cutting them to pieces.
Now here's Vincent. Now Doncic. Back to Vincent. Takes a three. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 5 here tonight. Outside Pajemski. Butler on the wing. He's covered by Reeves. Reeves against Butler. Over Reeves. Hachimura with a rebound. Lakers trail by 7. Pass to Vincent. Back to Hachimura. This one for 3. They get it back. Outside Reeves. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
And he's got such great hands. Ayton corrals rebounds and doesn't lose his touch on follow-ups.
Butler against Reeves. Left side Butler. Back to Curry. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Ayton's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Now here's Podziemski. 5 points in the game. Butler on the wing. Butler double team. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Austin Reeves picks one up.
Well, Jimmy's showing you what a great scorer he is. He had the defense completely fooled by that pump fake.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Legs, we've seen players extend their primes, extend their careers. What's behind that?
Well, I think you have to look at the absolute best, LeBron James, and what he has been able to do in making that investment in terms of caring for his body. It's a role model that all players should emulate.
Question is, can anybody replicate what LeBron has done?
Boy, that's going to be tough to copy that.
And it's Doncic missing. The Warriors lead by 4. Curry, he's open, and that comes off the assist by Green. 14 points for Stephen Curry.
The defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Showing the numbers from last NBA season, the leaders in team steals. The 4th spot held by the Warriors.
And this is a team that takes great pride in being aggressive on the defensive end. They take good risk and know when to go after opportunities for steals.
In the 3rd quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock, Curry with a steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Here's Butler. The kick out. Curry. Pass to Podziemski. Outside. Green. Outside Curry. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Ayton's got 11 rebounds in the game.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Vincent outside. Back to Doncic. On the wing, Reeves. From outside, off the mark.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to Green. With the hook shot. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And Tim, last season, Draymond Green adding a Hustle Player of the Year award to his Hall of Fame resume.
Take a break.
Yeah, B.A., that's an award every young player should aspire to have. But I know for Draymond Green, he was hoping to get his 2nd Defensive Player of the Year award.
Free throw good. Green. As you know, acquiring a big man was a priority for the Lakers in the offseason, Grant.
And that became a glaring need as we saw in their first-round exit against Minnesota. But enter DeAndre Ayton, a definite upgrade, B.A. And we know Luka is at his best alongside a rim-running center.
And some people think Draymond Green is a little too bold. But look, that's just his passion for the game. A lot of teams need what Draymond Green brings to the table.
That's good from Ayton on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists now in the game. Pass to Horford. Here's Butler. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Ayton passes to Reeves. Kicks it to Doncic. Luka! Lethal!
Encouraging to see Doncic sink the 3. Needs to keep doing this now.
Outside Butler. Back to Curry. Puts up a deep three. Counted. That's his 7th basket of the game in 14 tries.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
He is just trying to make an impact by disrupting their rhythm.
Now here's Vincent. 7 points in the game. Pass to Reeves. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. And the Lakers have possession. 6 on the shot clock. Out to Hachimura. Here's Vincent.
And really, that is Green's calling card. An active defender with great switchability.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties.
Now here's Pajemski. He's got 5.
Well, that's just the